All right. So needle, that's kind of not replaced components I was showing you before. So that we'll go into the sample manager FTN. So you will need to get into this console here. You cannot do it through the run samples. So once again, launch console. So I'll start from the beginning actually. We'll go through the whole thing, whole shebang here. So here I'm gonna browse projects. I'm gonna open up this project. Okay. We're gonna go to run samples. We're gonna do ARC HPLC 1. And then once that pops up, here it comes. It's gonna load everything here. We're going to right click and launch console, and that's gonna get us into the instrument console itself. This is how you do all the maintenance stuff. So once this loads, we'll go into our sample manager on this side. We will maintain. Actually, let me shut the door first. We will replace components. So we want to replace our needle. So this is where it tells you what you need. Next, wear gloves. So we already removed our sample plates. You want to always double check because if it hits the sample plate, it can really muck it up. So there's no sample plates. They're off to the side over here. We are good there. So sample plates have been removed. Yes, they have. Let's go down and remove our needle. Next. So once again, the replacement procedure. So this will go through everything that you need to do so we can kind of follow this. All right, so we wanted to replace the components. Great. All right, so now we're going to use a T20 Torx. And we are going to take off this right here. And these are magnets here, so I usually like to stick it just on the side of the instrument so that way it doesn't. Now here, you can take the needle out by moving this. As you can see, the needle's here. There's also a little flap up here that you kind of just shift to the side. And then you want to take a T10, which is right here. Yep, so this is your little flag that you're going to take out. And the needle runs up here. There's this little thing that kind of holds that place. And there's also this. And this you're going to kind of just pull out here. So there's your needle. You're going to unscrew it right here. And you're going to just pop it right on out. So this will just pop out, slide right out, and then you can pop it back in, and there's kind of a little guide here. So this right here. So as long as these three, you have one right here, and one right here are good, you can just slide it right back into place. And this goes up. Do that, and then we'll tighten this in place. There's a little black thing here that goes right here. Once you've got that in place, kind of lined up, just go and tighten it. Make sure that's right. And there we go. We'll tighten that up. We're going to shift the flag over so that way it's locked in, and then we'll re-screw it in right here, and that's how to replace the needle. And then when you're done with that, you'll of course put this back on. As you can see, this is where your wires kind of come out here. Set that right there, set that right there, and then just go ahead and screw this plate back in. And we'll change out your needles on every PM. So usually you won't have to worry about it. I think Rob was telling me yesterday you guys have a PM kit. But once again, this goes through everything I kind of went through, like, okay, take it off of your sample needle, take off the needle guide, everything there. So it has everything you need right here for you to do. Remove the flag, remove the needle guide, things like that. So we've replaced the needle, okay. It's gonna say what needle size you have. 30 is the traditional for the arc. You have a 50 microliter sample loop. So we are not gonna replace the needle seal, but if you did need to, it has a procedure there as well. Usually you won't have to worry about that though. And then it says, hey, you need to calibrate your needle just to make sure that everything is good. So these will do calibration tests and things like that for you. All right.